Hi, I'm George Foreman, and this is my lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine.
Welcome to the lineup. And today we'll be breaking down the top 10 moments in the career and life of the great George Foreman.
Moore was a really skilled guy, and he just beat him up for 9 rounds.
Number 10, Foreman's retirement and legacy. George Foreman officially retired from boxing in 1997 after a career that spanned over 30 years. By that time, he had become one of the most iconic figures in sports, not just for his brutal knockout power, but for his incredible ability to reinvent himself. From a feared heavyweight champion to a beloved businessman and philanthropist, Foreman's legacy is one of resilience, reinvention, and longevity. His remarkable second act, combined with his groundbreaking achievements in the ring, solidified his place as one of the greatest and most unforgettable fighters in history. Number 9. The George Foreman-Evander Holyfield bout. In 1991, George Foreman fought Evander Holyfield for the WBA heavyweight title in a match that tested Foreman's ability to still compete at the highest level. Holyfield, known for his toughness and resilience, battled Foreman in a classic slugfest. Despite Foreman's early power punches, Holyfield proved too elusive and skilled, and Foreman ultimately lost by unanimous decision. Though Foreman's dream of regaining the title ended, this fight was notable for his determination to continue competing at the elite level, even as he entered his 40s, marking another memorable chapter in his storied career. Number 8. The Ali Foreman documentary.
You're the out-of-towner here.
Africa is the cradle of civilization. Everybody home is Africa.
In 1974, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, and their unforgettable bout in Zaire were captured in the documentary When We Were Kings.
Yeah, when I get to Africa, we gonna get it on because we don't get along. I don't like him. He talks too much.
The film showcased the build-up to the Rumble in the Jungle, giving fans an inside look at Foreman's preparation and mindset.
Beg your pardon?
You would continue boxing even if you would lose over there.
I beg your pardon?
You don't think about losing?
His intense training and overwhelming confidence contrasted sharply with Ali's laid-back demeanor, adding layers to this historic fight. The documentary not only immortalized the fight, but also cemented Foreman's status as a pivotal figure in boxing, showcasing his significance beyond just being a champion. Number 7. The rise of the George Foreman punch. Foreman became infamous for his fearsome punching power, which was described as one of the most devastating in boxing history. His ability to knock out opponents with a single punch made him a terrifying presence in the ring. Foreman was such a knockout specialist that he was able to take down fighters like Joe Frazier, Michael Moorer, and Ron Lyle. The sheer force behind Foreman's punches made him a dominant figure throughout the 1970s and one of the heaviest hitters in the sport's history. Number 6. George's Olympic gold. One of the most significant and impressive milestones in Foreman's career was achieved when he was only 19 years old. At the 1968 Summer Olympic Games in Mexico City, Foreman defeated the Soviet Union's Ionis Sapoulis, who had 10 years and hundreds of fights worth of experience under his belt. Foreman pulverized the veteran boxer, ending the fight in just the second round. It was a victory that catapulted Foreman into the spotlight, making him not only a boxing star, but a standout American athlete. And even though an illustrious career was waiting for him, his Olympic triumph as a young African-American man would live on as one of his proudest moments. Number 5. The thrilling Foreman-Norton fight. Before his iconic bout with Ali, Foreman fought Ken Norton in 1974. Norton, known for his tough and strategic style, tested Foreman like few others had. Despite Foreman's raw power, Norton's counterpunching kept him at bay for much of the fight. But in the second round, Foreman unleashed a crushing punch that sent Norton to the canvas. The victory solidified Foreman as one of the most dangerous and destructive fighters of his era. It also earned him a spot in the heavyweight championship bout against Ali later that year. Number 4. Big George grills the competition. While Foreman's boxing career was winding down, his entrepreneurial endeavors began to take center stage.
Steak?
Sure.
Paninis?
Easy.
Salmon?
My specialty.
Vegetables?
Naturally.
In the 1990s, George's face became synonymous with the George Foreman grill. The compact, easy-to-use appliance revolutionized home cooking and became a staple in American households. Foreman promoted the grill with his signature charm and enthusiasm, turning it into a multi-million-dollar product and a knockout success.
Great tasting, healthier food in minutes.
This venture quickly showed the world that Foreman wasn't just a fierce competitor in the ring, but also a savvy businessman outside of it.
So life used to be fun.
It was fun, but then something happened that was a lot more fun. We got the George Foreman Smokeless Grill.
Number 3. The first heavyweight title. In January 1973, Foreman faced Joe Frazier for the World Heavyweight Championship. Frazier, who had famously defeated Muhammad Ali, was the reigning champion, but Foreman dominated the fight from the outset. He unleashed brutal power punches, knocking Frazier down 6 times before the referee stopped the fight in the second round. This victory marked the beginning of Foreman's reign as the heavyweight champion, showcasing his incredible power and aggression. Number 2. The Rumble in the Jungle. Foreman's first encounter with Muhammad Ali in 1974 is legendary for its shocking outcome. Foreman, the undefeated heavyweight champion, was heavily favored to defeat Ali, but Ali used the now famous rope-a-dope strategy. Ali absorbed Foreman's relentless punches and eventually wore him down. In the 8th round, Ali landed a devastating punch that knocked Foreman out, making it one of the most significant upsets in boxing history. Foreman's aura of invincibility was shattered, and the fight would go on to define both men's legacies.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Foreman's comeback victory. After a 10-year hiatus from boxing, George Foreman made an incredible comeback in 1994. At age 45, he faced Michael Moorer for the WBA and IBF heavyweight titles. Foreman, then considered a long shot, shocked the world when he knocked Moorer out in the 10th round with a devastating right hand, making him the oldest heavyweight champion in history.
And all of a sudden, Foreman reaches out, slaps him with a left hook, and you see that right hand, that thing travels this far, boom.
This victory cemented his place in boxing lore, showcasing his resilience and proving that age is just a number in the ring. The moment remains one of the sport's most iconic upsets. What moment from George Foreman's career sticks with you the most? Let us know in the comments.
Yesterday, Ali told us that he's going to use part of his money for the building of a hospital. Do you intend yourself to use part of your money for something? Or have you got a project?
He may think he may have to be in the hospital.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.